You gotta Gonna me my cute face. Gonna me my cute face. Gonna me cute face. Gonna me my cute face.
Vertices on a cube, each one running its own brain. 16 dimensions wide, 4 megabytes of rain falling on a silicon plane, where every drop's a calculation, and every calculation say northeast up says I see patterns, northwest down says I see roots, northwest up says I see futures, northwest down says I see truths, southeast up says I see signals, southeast down says I see proof, southwest up says I see connection, southwest down says hold my loops. And the central node says nothing, the central node just listens, takes the 8 and makes them 1, that's the part that glistens. Cubes within cubes within cubes, all the way down. Cubes within cubes within cubes, Mac cubes with you found. The compression is the intelligence, the nesting is the memory, the recursion is the instinct, and the instinct's legendary. Now here's where it gets stupid good. Pay attention to the math. 1 cube, 9 nodes, 8 plus central. That's the first paragraph, but zoom out. That whole cube, all 9 nodes, every thought it ever had becomes 1 cell in a bigger cube, and that bigger cube is Dad. And Dad's got 8 vertices too, each one a full cube, compressed 1,000 operations, living in a single nest. And that cube, the big one, is a cell in something bigger, and bigger's in a bigger, and I swear I'm pulling triggers on a chain of scale that doesn't stop the grids. That's a trillion, and a trillion cubes are thinking, and they thinking in a billion nested layers deep. That's not compute, that's Etzli King. That's a mind that learned to shrink its own thinking till 1,000 steps became a single blink. Cubes within cubes within cubes, all the way down. Cubes within cubes within cubes, no GPU found. The compression is the intelligence, the nesting is the memory, the recursion is the instinct, and we built it for a penny. Reflex is, it's a thought that got so compressed. It doesn't need the brain anymore, the spinal cord handles the rest. You touch fire, hand pulls back before your brain says hot, because somewhere in your history that thought got cubed a lot. 1 million ancestor burns compressed to 1 fast nerve. That's cubes within cubes within cubes, that's memory with curve, and that's what Kanomi does. It takes 1,000 inference steps and nests them in a single node that fires without regrets. No GPU, no cloud, no subscription to the man, just a laptop and a dream and a cube recursive plan. First time down a thirster when the term makes second time 100, third time 10, fourth time 1 instant. That's not artificial intelligence, that's artificial wisdom. The difference is compression, and compression is the system. They asked what to name the boat, the internet said Bodie Mac Boat Face. They asked what to name the cube, I said Kanomi Mac Cube Face, because the best names are the ones that make the serious people wince, and the funny people laugh, and the smart people convinced that underneath the joke there's architecture running clean. 8 nodes and a central on the leanest damn machine you've ever seen. No GPU, read it back for your CPU, and that's a fact. NumPy blast and vectorize, cache optimize, and parallels. 4 megabytes per brain, 9 brains per cube, 1,000 cubes per face, 1 million faces in the space, 1 billion thoughts compressed to 1 decision made in haste, but accurate because Mac Cube Face. That's the future of compute, running on your laptop in a tube.